Hi, people of the Philippines and people of the world. Hit the button below. And you will be subscribing to the Boy Abunda Talk channel on YouTube. Let's keep talking. Welcome to the Purple Chair interview. And my very special guest, the one and the only Kirsten.
Hello, Tito Boy. I
I'm
am
so happy.
so delighted to be here and facing you in this purple chair. I'm so thankful.
First, I want to talk about your childhood. Pag childhood kisses, anong unang pumapasok sa iyong isipan?
My mom and my dad. In Masbate, I remember when I was 3 to 4 years old, my dad likes to bring me sa mga lakad niya. And then, for example, sa motor. So, nandun ako sa harap niya. Tapos minsan, makakatulog ako sa sobrang presko ng hangin. I think that's one of the most vivid childhood memories that I remember.
Growing up, kumusta yung only child? The life of an only child.
It's just me and my ates in Masbate. So,
You're not an only child.
my ates, yung mga kasama namin sa
Oh,
bahay.
that's right. You are, di ba?
Yes,
You're the only
only
child. The ates are yung mga kasama sa bahay.
Opo.
And then,
So, sila yung tuturo sa akin ng paano mag-tie ng hair ko. Kasi busy din sila mami and daddy sa work. So, pero you long for that. You long for an ate, you long for a little sister. I think if I were to change something, gusto ko talaga ng kapatid. Pero masarap maging only child kasi kung mahal na mahal ka ng parents.
you were a miracle child. Naalala ko sa PBB.
Yes, Tito Boy.
You were eighth. You were the eighth pregnancy of mommy. Tama ba
I
ako?
was
Eighth
the second pregnancy, Tito Boy.
You were the second pregnancy.
All the pregnancies after that, hindi ko nag-survive. I had a sister, Tito Boy. Her name is Caitlin. And she didn't survive because she was a premature baby. So, pinanganak siya 6 months old. And she didn't survive all the complications. She lived until 1 year and 8 months.
Okay. You were a miracle baby, pero kisses, masakitin ka, hindi?
Yes, Tito Boy. When I was a kid,
Alright.
I suffered viral encephalitis, Japanese fever, something
Ano
like
ibig
that.
sabihin?
It had 5% chance of living in my case kasi grabe yung complications nung time na yun. I had to be airlifted in Manila kasi hindi daw po ako mabubuhay. And I was able to live through this na unscathed. So yung case ko, inaral siya ng mga doctors why I was able to survive. Yung mga doctors nun wanted to find out why I was able to really wake up from coma because I was comatose for almost 24 hours and the high possibility is you will be brain dead. But I woke up and I looked for my mom and my dad.
Because of that experience, you became so grateful.
Yes, Tito Boy, because you know when life gives you a second chance to live, you really feel the gratefulness. Pero with the help of my mom and dad, ever since malit pa ako pag nagpapasaway ako or whatsoever, my mom and dad would remind me that cases, second chance mo na to live, sige ka, maging masama ka, ganito ganyan.
Bakit kisses?
Because my mother, when she was in labor, she saw another envelope on the side na may nanganganak din ay babe. And my kiss is Bungana. So my mom said, I like this name. Pero may name na ako, Kirsten Danielle. So she nicknamed me Kiss.
Kisses. Okay. That's a lovely, lovely name.
Thank
So,
you.
in school, elementary, how were you?
I was a playful child. You know, I had this photo, Tito Boy, when I was a kid. Not a photo, but my teachers in elementary always would tell my mom and dad na, naku, yung bola ng anak niyo, punta sa pintuan namin kasi laging naglalaro. Because whenever I'm at school, I always love to play with my schoolmates kasi I don't have siblings, so I always like to play. For example, chess. Okay, let's play chess. Scrabble. Let's play Scrabble. Bola. Let's play bola. Whatever you have. Nagsisepak-takraw pa ako.
Pero noong
elementary, did you join declamation contest?
I like to read
You
because
like
my
to read.
father, whenever he would travel, he would bring me one book every time. And they would have pictures and I would memorize them before he leaves again. Everything. in the
Mahilig ka na
book.
sa libro.
Yes. po.
What books do you remember?
I think, Tito Boy, my
as a child?
earliest memory, dictionary kasi yun eh. English dictionary, binigay ni Daddy and then may mga illustrations. So I memorized everything and then my dad was surprised.
Okay.
Sabi ko, it's for you.
Ma-extracurricular ka ba? Or maaral ka?
I think, Tito Boy, I also struggled somehow with studies kasi being an only child, I'm always into play. I love having my cousins over, my classmates over so that we would play and play. But whenever I would study, I do well. Pero syempre may coaxing din yun from my mommy na, sige, hindi ko mag-aral. Ganun.
But you never spoiled.
Siguro nung maliit pa. Pero not in a sense na nangaaway. Yung gusto ko lang, pabili nito, pabili ng ganyan. Pero when I grew up, I realized na kasi si mommy and daddy, hard workers. I remember when I was a child, my mother and father would work from Monday to Sunday. I learned the value of money. That's why the first time, Tito Boy, that I had a baon na money was when I was in first year high school. Because I don't like to spend money that much because I know how hard it is in earning that money.
Parang mommy at dad are in business,
Opo.
so exposed ka sa negosyo.
Opo.
Oo.
Yes, Tito
Hindi ko
Boy.
marunong ka na raw magbilang ng pera, bata ka pa lamang.
Oh, yes, Tito Boy. My mother, when I was 7 years old, I count the money for her na ilalagay sa bank. So, yung 100 yan na bundles, and I'm so fast. Like, and then sometimes I would go to the bank myself, 6 years old or 7 years old. I would bring it, tapos ito na po, ilalagay po sa bangko. Tapos titingnan ko yan habang binibilang.
So bata ka pa lamang, training ka na sa negosyo, sa kahalagahan ng pera ni mami at sa ni daddy.
I think it's more of I really admire them. So I like to copy them.
That was your expression of admiration.
Yes, yes.
Diba? O kasi kung anong exposure ng bata, yun talaga ang dumidikit sa iyong isipan at puso. High school, what happened?
So I had braces, Tito Boy, and I think this will sound crazy, pero nagkaroon talaga ako ng super shy na attitude.
Because?
Contrary to elementary, in elementary kasi I'm a model. But in high school, I had a really awkward 2 years and I felt
Because of the braces?
insecure. Yes po. I felt insecure. I feel like people are laughing at me. But that's not true kasi I look fine naman looking back. So Tito Boy, what I did, I joined beauty pageants because I didn't like feeling bad about myself. So
Doon pala nag-umpisa yung hilig mo sa beauty pageant.
that would be from 3 years old. My first beauty pageant.
Nung nag-Natasha model ka, nung elementary, of course, it required pictorials.
Yes, Tito Boy. It's
Can-
here in Manila.
Here in Manila, can you take me there? How was that experience?
When I was 6 years old, nagbakasyon kami here in Manila and then na-discover ako ng ahensya modelo. I think it's
Okay.
under Pamela Veranda.
Kaibigan natin matalik yan. Okay.
So, ahensya modelo. Nag-start kasi yung dito when I was 6 years old. I was discovered na dun ko sa ahensya modelo. And yun po, I'm very comfortable po sa camera. It's like, I enjoy posing and trying on different dresses. I
Okay.
think it's just something I enjoy.
Tell me the story. The first beauty contest, when you had braces.
It's Miss Teen Campus and yung classmates ko Tito Boy na super close friends ko. They are so shocked. They cannot imagine. Because for example, my one of my closest best friends, her name is Kenan. And Kenan knows me how I like to play. And so when she saw me backstage in a screening, she's like, what? She cannot grasp the idea. Kasi nga po, it's so out of character for me. Pero it gave me a sense of power. because I'm so shy. But when I stand on stage, it's like you have to force yourself to forget about those bad things, negative things.
So what happened in the Miss Teen campus? How'd you do?
I was first runner-up. I was first year in college.
And that was your
the
first
girl-
try in high
yes,
school?
The
Oh.
girl who won is fourth year high school.
Okay.
So I'm the only 12-year-old girl over there. The rest are 15, 16.
Alright.
But I stood tall as if I was 16 or 17.
Yung parang kayo? Oo, ganun. Alright. Oh, but you also won what? Miss Teen Masbate, eventually
Miss Masbate po.
Miss Masbate. There was another one.
Miss Kaugma.
Kaugma. Yeah, right. You won this contest. Speaking of your most unforgettable experiences in these beauty pageants.
Tito Boy, my most favorite part is the start. Because for example, every time that I decide to join, it's always the last minute. For example, in Miss Masbate, I was in Lasal. I had to talk to my teachers, oh, I need to do this, it's tomorrow. I have to fly there.
Bukas ang contest. Okay.
And so yung Miss Kaugma naman, I just turned 17. So pwede na, 17 ang minimum sa Miss Kaugma. It's in Capsule. I told her, Mom, I need to join. It's in Capsule, let's go. Lay agad sa Capsule.
Oo.
Sabi ni Mami, panalunin mo, mahal yung ticket.
Siyempre.
PBB, Tito Boy.
Oh.
PBB, yung last na audition was in Legazpi. So, nakita ko po yung infographic na may last audition sa PBB. Oh, I need to try. So, lipad naman ako. Pumunta na Legazpi to join.
Anong hindi mo malilimutan? Or takeaway mo? What did you learn from those contests?
Jumping in before you're ready. In Miss Masbate and Miss Kaugma, I think also in PBB, I always think, oh, I should give myself like 3 more years. But where is that belief coming from? I think it's the negativity that, oh, I'm not yet good enough, I'm too young. But once you eradicate that thought and just soldier on, it's such a brave feeling that rushes through you.
Oh.
Parang it's so empowering.
So who was teaching you?
Yung mga sa Masbate po
Oh.
na mom she's of Masbate.
Siya ay natuturo ka.
Opo.
Oh. How much involvement did mom and dad have?
First swimsuit
Mag-swim-
photo shoot ko. Boy, no? And then when I fit swimsuits at home, sabi niya, baby ko, ano ba yan?
You will always be the baby of your dad.
I will always be his
Oh.
baby. For example, Tito Boy, nung first catalog shoot ko sa Natasha,
Okay.
tinago pa namin kay Daddy because he doesn't want me to be exposed. I'm his little baby.
Of course, always be.
But when the catalog is out, he's the first one to host.
Ang sarap ng journey nyo, yung journey yung tatlo.
Oh.
Di ba? You've always been the team.
Mm.
You went to Lasal.
Mm.
What happened?
Tito Boy, my year in Lasal is very short
Dahil.
because of PBB. So
So how long was it? Like how many
I
months?
think
1
Tito
year?
Boy 1.5 year. Pero Tito Boy, it was one of the happiest moments of my life.
Really?
Because I'm in an organization, it's a theater org. It's called Harlequin Theater Guild, and 6 to 10 p.m. we're always at the org, making props, making plays. I love my Lasal year.
Hindi ka nagka-problema because you were coming from the province and then when you come to Manila, usually di ba the adjustment period ay mahaba?
Meron din Tito Boy.
Meron din.
Culture shock. When I arrived, I realized that a lot of people didn't know where Masbate was. So, a lot of people assumed that yung mga taga Masbate, ang daming rat-tat-tat, o gano'n. Biglang ang daming crimes. And I had to always explain that no, Masbate is a beautiful city. Promise, trust me, if you come there, it's just isolated cases. And also, there's that matter of, as a child, I really valued money, Tito Boy. I'm not kuripot naman, pero I am careful with how much I spend. And here in Manila, You
Sa
can
galing
just
mo ba naman magbilang ng pera?
you can just go to the mall and 1,000 is gone.
Right.
So, sina mommy and daddy, pinapabawalan ako ng 1,000 per day sa Lasal. Pero I think I would spend mga 100 one week na yun. Because I always eat at home. It's an adjustment na, of course, you have to
Right.
consider your friends then.
Mm.
Pero I always make sure I don't spend too much.
Just as you're very pretty, you're a very pretty young girl. Kaya ba sa Lasal, may mga nagpaparamdam ba? At nandun ba si daddy?
Well, wala naman. Pero I remember my father because yung condo namin na inestayhan ko sa Lasal, nasa tapat nung talaga ng entrance ng Lasal.
Oh.
So sa first day ko, ang ganda ng dress ko, ganito ganyan. Because first day of school, no? Syempre you
right.
would really dress up. So, my father, I looked up and I saw him. He was like an eagle. He was looking like that. And sabi ko when I went home, Dad, ba't mo naman ako tinitingnan? Papunta ako sa school. Sabi niya, tinitingnan ko lang, baka kasi mo eh. Sabi ko si Daddy talaga.
PBB also changed your lives. How much did your life change?
I think it didn't affect me too much as the others did.
Ah, talaga?
Because when I
No,
was...
but the fame thing.
Yes po.
It was a fame thing because you became nationally famous.
I think I was already desensitized to it because when I was in Masbate, the people there knew each other. So when you're Miss Masbate, it's
Ah.
almost like you're Miss Universe
Okay.
in Masbate. So when I went to Manila and PBB came, it's almost like I was prepared for it already.
Nung pumasok ka sa PBB, did you have a game plan? The competitive kisses that you were, anong sinabi mo sa sarili mo? I want to win this. And if I win this, I want to be a movie star. May ganon o wala?
It's the opposite, Tito Boy, because I wanted really not to win at PBB because I always thought that it would defeat the purpose
Okay.
because it's a talent show and the winner has to have all these car or house and lot and I didn't really need that, Tito Boy. I just want to go into showbiz.
You just wanted to get into show business.
Yes.
Bakit?
Ever since I was a little kid, my mom and dad would always tell me that I was able to live through everything because, for example, I had dengue 2 times and I had 5 platelets left. That my doctor said that if I weren't in the hospital at the right time, I would have been gone. So my mother and father always told me that maybe I have a mission.
Mhm.
So I look at my skill set and I think this is the right job for me. So if this is what's for me, I will really do my best.
Okay.
So sabi ko, and I enjoy showbiz also, so it's not too much of a stretch.
How was your life, at least in the past, because you're not out yet? How was your life in the business? Paano na ba?
It all flashed back to me, everything that has happened, because that time, looking back, it's so easy to say that it's been a great time, it's wow, I was so blessed. But I was also just 17. I know that a lot of younger people also go into showbiz, but it was a different kind of level of fame
Okay.
for a 17-year-old girl.
Aside from that, another important lesson that you learned in show business.
You're your own advocate. You're your own protector. You're your own knight. So you have to fight for yourself, Tito Boy. Because it's, for example, we know some people who like to bash. But there are also some people who would say they like you, and they genuinely do. But they don't see your worth as how you see your worth.
Okay.
You have to discern.
But you made friends in the
Yes,
business.
Tito Boy.
Sino sila? Kirsten?
Well, yung mga PBB friends ko, really deep friendship.
Talaga? Like, yung kasabayan mo?
Yes po, Tito
Oh,
Boy.
nice.
Because, I really felt like these friends were my siblings inside the PBB house. Like, I would do anything for these people. I like to put all my weight here at the
You know that, but when you walk, hindi mo na iniisip yun.
Yeah.
Oo, it comes
So it's
natural
just,
na.
yes.
It comes natural. Wow! It's that how do you walk it? Panonoodin mo natin kung ano yan.
Yes.
Oo.
Hi, people of the Philippines and people of the world. Hit the button below. And you will be subscribing to the Boy Abunda Talk channel on YouTube. Let's keep talking.